Black spider, them fi know say you alone can make Tenza climb up the wall like a spider. Them boy they can't handle them wine. Just watch me jumping like a fireball. Jumping like a fireball. Me head no good, I'm a waistline crazy. Me head no good, I'm a.
This is your girl Stephanie, and you're listening to Sir Daddy D on Reggae for Us.
Ain't no one play like Sir Daddy D. Them for know say him a represent on the Reggae for Us, man. And we have to don't move that dial.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? You know what? You know, Tenza. Anyway, me and you talk good anyway. So you know how much catching up me and you have to do. You know, I ain't talked to you. When was the last time we talked?
Almost 7-8 months ago. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, and you know why? Because when I rang you last time, you said, "Well, Daddy did me busy," but you was busy. You know what I mean? And so I have to apologize, and you owe me an apology. No, we're bad because we used to talk. Just for the listeners outside the world, me and Tenza used to talk almost every day, innit? Every single day, every day, and then we both got so busy that things we kind of drifted apart. Right, since I last spoke to you, Tenza, come on then, tell me what has happened to you.
A lot has happened. I've done tours of releases and stuff like that. So it's up to you to tell me what you want me to tell you.
No. You know what? Because everybody will believe me and you will talk all day because we're good like that. So you tell me, all right, since you've since I haven't spoken to you for the last 8 months, what has been the most outstanding thing that you think that you have done since we last talked?
I've got a record label.
Whoa.
My own record label. Okay. And it's called TMD Records. We stand for Tenza Music Digital. It's got 3 branches. Got Jamaica. Well, 4 branches. Jamaica, Canada, Japan, and the UK.
Okay. And how is that going?
It's going very, very well. I've released my first single, which was Known Behavior, from my own label. And that was featured on the iTunes Top 10.
Whoa.
Front page, yeah. So...
Wow.
That done well, and that was my first release. Then I done Push and Turn. I released from there as well, and that was nominated for charity as well. So I nominate the single for charity, and it done well as well, and raised quite a lot of money for children with cancer, teenagers with breast cancer.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to ask you about that, because I know you do. You've always been. You're one of the artists that work hard but do a lot of charity work. Is that something you promised yourself you do? You know, when you've made it up into the world, is that something, or is that something that's always been instilled in you?
It's not about taking all the time. It's also giving. So I'm always receiving love from fans, love from people, family. So I have to pay back as well. It's not about just taking all the time. It's all about giving as well. So I'm always giving.
Okay.
Whether it's time, money, love, whatever it is, I have to just keep giving.
Okay. So, all right then. I last spoke to you and I said to you, Tenza, where did you want to go? Where do you want to go from here? So have you achieved half of what you said that, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. Have you achieved half of it?
I have achieved most of it. And still in the process of achieving the rest. I've received a lot of love and blessings from all around. I've always said to you I wanted to have my own label. I have, as you can see. Releases from my own label, yes, I do. Don't do my own distribution as well. So, you know, so that's good as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've done quite a few videos as well. I've got like 3 videos in the pipeline releasing within the next 4 months. 2 of them, I've already shot 2 of them, just waiting to do the other one on the 4th of this month. So,
okay,
busy.
Well, that would be an understatement with you. That would be absolutely, mind you, saying that I did ring your Skype a couple of times and no answer, but then I figured you was in the studio, which is probably true.
As always.
Yeah, you know, innit? Because when I'm ringing you early hours in the morning, I just get up, I got to go to the studio, and that's a good thing because it's paid its dividends. Right. Let me see now. I am gonna play Push and Turn, because that's the charity work that you've done. So I'm going to play that. What is the thinking behind the song?
Push and Turn is more like a kind of soca vibe. It was produced with a young guy, about 21 years old, from Jamaica, called Raheem. And obviously, I tell him exactly what I wanted the beat to sound like, send him my vocal and build the beat around the vocal. So yes, this track is very soakery, and that's how I was feeling at the time, wanting to, go out and party and have fun with a guy.
Okay. Well, you know what? Because you're versatile, and a lot of people will be able to see as we go along. You are so versatile, it's untrue. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this.
You never did I hear me when me I tell us me have no behavior. You never did I hear me when me I tell us I don't care. You never did I hear me when me I tell us me hotter than fire. You never did I hear say me got the wickedest love round here. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say bring it something come, me no afraid of you. Me no care what you got, me no afraid of you. Me say you full of patience, me no afraid of you. Me a go fling you on the waist and dash it on you. Me got the good up, so the sitting can't done. Fire, the whole place come down. Turn it back way and the boy want run, boy. Me say the boy pop down. Me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. The boy say murder, murder. When me fling it on his side, murder, murder. When he bump right, you can jump me, make me turn it around. You can jump me, make me turn it around. You can jump me, make me turn it around. You can jump me, boy. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say bring it something come, me no afraid of you. Me no care what you got, me no afraid of you. Me say you full of patience, me no afraid of you. Me a go fling you on your waist and dash it on you. Me got the good up, so the sitting can't done. Fire, the whole place come down. Turn it back way and the boy want run, boy. Me say the boy pop down. Me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. Boy, me say push and turn me all night. Boy, me say give me my right life right. Boy, me say watch me bend over, watch me bend over. Alright. You never did I hear me when me I tell us me have no behavior.
Oh, I tell you what, you know what, right? You've still got, because I've got pictures. I still got pictures from the old station with me and you, and I got them on my. Oh, never mind. Anyway, and I always look at them pictures. I think, "What how way you're nice." You know me, I'm a troublemaker. For those who don't know, but that's how me and Tenza flex. I'm just a proper troublemaker. Right? Okay. Street life. How did that come about?
Street life is natural. If you listen to the song, it rhymes, but it doesn't, because it was like more like a freestyle, just saying what happens in the street, and that's exactly how what I've been through and see other people gone through. Some of it I've been through it, some of it I've seen people gone through it, and that's how the street is. The street is hard, the street is tough, and that's what I'm explaining to people, that it ain't all that out there. It ain't no nice life. Street is terrible.
Yes, no, but that you're telling it as it is.
Yeah, but people have to go out on the street, therefore, but yet you have some people that don't have no choice but to go to the street. So I'm just explaining what the street is about.
Okay. If you had a classroom full of students, okay, and they ask you, the school asks you to come in and talk for them, and give a seminar. What kind of a seminar do you think you'd give to the students?
I've done this my Drop the Gun, Drop the Knife tour last year, and it was all about going into school and talking about the crime that's going on. I will do that again. I would go in there and tell them to drop the knife, drop the gun, because trust me, it's not good. You will have it just to say I'm protecting myself. Anything can happen, and you use it. Wrong place, wrong time. So I would definitely go and talk about that again.
Okay, and when you talk, when you go on in the classroom and you're talking to these students, what kind of questions they ask? Because a lot of students will sit there quiet and say, "Trust you don't know what's your dark books, live by the street." You know where I'm coming from. So what are the questions they answer? They ask you in return.
They ask me quite weird questions. Like, why did you choose to talk to us about this? You know? And I will turn around to them and say to them, have you lost anyone from gun or knife crime? And well, 50% of them know someone or has lost someone from it. So I explain to them, this is a reason. I know it hurts. To 1 minute you have somebody next to you and just a man just come and stab them and yes, they're gone. It hurts. So, you know, and it's always innocent people dying. Yes. Always the innocent. You know, sometimes somebody separate in a fight and they get stabbed. So I'm just showing them that it's not necessarily mean that because you don't carry a knife, you won't get stabbed by a knife, you know?
Yes.
So they can be involved in knife crime even though they'd never bring a knife in their pocket or their bags before, you see? So I will always explain to them that, you know, I'm telling you guys to stop this and talk to your friends that you know were involved in these gangs and stuff. It ain't hot. Gangs ain't hot at all.
Well, no, actually you're talking the truth. It is. Gangs is not hot at all.
No.
And you know what? I'm glad as an artist you're taking time out to tell the kids to tell the youth them, say, look, forget the hype. We know the street life is hard, but gangs is not the right way to go. When they ask you, because presumably they do ask you, when they say to you, all right then, Tenza, here are you stand up in this classroom telling us not to do this, not to do that. What example are you to us? How did you get where you are? And you know, a lot of them would say, oh, yeah, I just want to make it big. How do you bring them down to earth and say to them, look, this is what it is?
I explain. Sometimes they ask me a question like, but look at you, you look posh. That's what they says to me, some of them. You look posh. I'm like, posh? Okay, then I'll explain to them. I'm from a family of 12, meaning from a family of 15, but my mom has 12 kids, and we all grow up in the same house. So I explain to them now, the first time I saw somebody got chopped, I was 7 years old, right? Okay. And when I say chop, I mean real chop. I saw somebody got stabbed, again, I was 7 years old. But for me, I could have taken that and think stabbing people is cool, but I didn't. You know, so I show them that if I can rise above all the negativity around me, I knew young girls my age that was being raped. I know all these things, girls that was jumping through window, going to men's house, doing negative things, but not because you're around the negativity doesn't mean you have to be a part of it. And that's why I explain to them, you know, some of them say, but if it's around you and your friends are doing it, yes, they're doing it. It doesn't mean you have to do it. You have a choice. Some people don't have a choice. But if you have a choice, you know, step away from it. Okay. Because they all think, oh, you're so posh, or you're always dressing nice. What do you know about the streets? And what do you know about this? And they throw it at me in the schools. Trust me, they're not nice.
So doesn't it even make you want to say, no, I'm not going back to that school again? Why'd you keep doing it?
Because I'm a fighter, and I will keep going and keep going. And you know what? I know that if I speak to 10,000 kids, at least one of them will hear me. And if one of them hear what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying, I'm quite happy that one person. So I will keep going. I don't mind if the other thousands are saying, I don't want to hear it. As long as there's one person there, learned something from me, I'm quite happy.
That's true. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is Street Life.
The street was my first source of education. I that's how me get my knowledge. Therefore, I that's how me belong. Long time me hustle, yeah. Long time we are on the streets. Long time me a struggle, yeah. Long time we are walk bare feet. Street life, street life, street life, street life. That's the life I know. That's the life I know. Wow. Yeah, that's the life I know. Wow. Yo, we know they with.
This is your girl Stephanie, and you're listening to Sir Daddy D on Reggae for Us.
Ain't no one play like Sir Daddy D. Them for know say him a represent on the Reggae for Us, man. And we have to don't move that dial.